What's happening, you guys? I've been working on my truck here, as you can see. Had to pull out the interior axle there to replace my backing plates. Brand new backing plates, but that's a whole other video. What I'm doing now is refilling the differential. And you know, that's usually a pretty messy ordeal. See my flashlight here, because the fill plug, you know, is way over there. Not an easy way to get a bottle in there without spilling it all over the place and all over yourself and, you know, all over the floor and everything. So I am trying a little different method. I got a 1/2-inch rubber hose that fits perfectly into the port down there, and then one of these, you know, small funnels that fits right into the rubber hose. So there's no leaks going anywhere. You know, it pours kind of slowly because there's no air to speak of to allow the fluid to flow. And, you know, that gear oil is pretty heavy, sluggish anyway. So you may want to warm yours up, you know, warm your oil up or something if you're filling this. But this way, you know, I can just sit out here outside the vehicle and easily take my time and pour the fluid in there without getting it all over everything. Because I reused the, you know, this was a fresh rear end rebuild, and then I discovered that my backing plates were really worn out severely, so I had no choice but to, you know, empty the fluid out of the rear end again. But it only had about 200 miles on it, so, you know, what's the point of adding brand new fluid when it's easy enough just to reuse it? So I poured it into a, you know, a nice clean retainer, and then poured it into my bottle here, and then you can just slowly pour it into your funnel like so, sitting out here in comfort, not trying to pour this, you know, laying on my back and spilling it all over the place down there and all that. I mean, you can use all kinds of siphon pumps and that sort of thing. All that works fine as well. But, you know, with just a couple of feet of 1/2-inch heater hose and one of these small funnels that you can get pretty much anywhere, much easier, not, you know, laying down and making a huge mess everywhere, as well as getting frustrated. And you know how it is. That's how I did it the first time, laying under there trying to pour a small bottle in there and made a huge mess. Anyway, this seems to work just fine. Check out my other videos. I've been doing a lot of work to this 1990 Chevy K1500. Lots of rear end brake, you know, braking rebuild, backing plate replacement, what to look for on your backing plates if you think they're worn out, because mine definitely were, and they were causing the brakes to hang and overheat because they were kind of dragging a little bit. Took me forever to figure it out, because there's all kinds of possibilities when you're dealing with overheating brakes. Anywho, basically got brand new everything in here on this almost 30-year-old pickup truck. Hopefully it will be glorious when it's all done. But there you go. Easy as pie. 1/2-inch heater hose down in there. About 2 feet of it. One of these tiny little funnels that fits right into the rubber hose. Don't need no clamps, don't need no nothing. But there's, you know, there's many number of ways you could do this. But that's how I did it, so that I could sit out here and not be frustrated. Check out our other videos. We're always adding new stuff. And look for us on Facebook under the name Horsepower House. Check y'all later. See ya.